And howdy, folks. This is February the 8th. You have 3 weeks, 1 month left of the worst winter in some areas. Now, a lot of people are expecting a fall spring unless you're on the West Coast. Texas isn't, and also Mexico isn't. I do warn people it is a fall spring. Okay? Because a lot of people are dense. Not dance, dance. Check out David Lynn, Prepper Principal. Either Copy Talk or Taco Talk. Check them out. Help them out. If you have any ideas for preparations or preparedness or survival, contact him, text him, give him a good script. David needs all the help he can get. So check out David Lynn, Prepper Principal. Now, I am busy as hell. A lot of people that I teach, okay, they go into sheeple shock. They're in denial, even if their house is burning down around them. 90% of the normal people will die. 80% of the preppers will die. 60% of Alpha and Generation Z and Generation Alpha will die. 60%. Okay? A possible threat, one-way thinking to you and your group. You're going to die. All right? They want things to go their way. Wrong. What screws up a lot of YouTube preppers are pride, anger, disbelief, overwhelm, and then shut down mentality. In the first 3 to 48 hours, they die. Okay? That's what a lot of mental zombies are doing right now. You're going to jail. But we're protesting in the middle of the highway, see, prepping with Sarge. 1, in all criminal codes, that is a felony. They have your picture. They know who you are. Don't care. You're going to state prison for next, 5 to 12 years? And federal prison for the next 8 to 25 years. So think about it. Myself, I got in a little trouble yesterday at our church interfaith meeting. It's like the WWE on steroids. I was trying to get 2 church groups to pay my church what they owe us because we took their over. They couldn't do what they were supposed to promise. They're liars. They're going to hell. They sent them over to us. That depleted our Christmas and Thanksgiving funds to feed the poor. That's church members, disabled church members, that's elderly church members. It really pisses the hell out of me. 2, I was politely discussing the figures when some broad smacked me with a folding chair across the face. Different glasses. I have about 10 of the same place while explaining the figures. Okay, I had a bloody nosebleed. Before that, I TKO 4 people, including the broad with the folding chair. Okay, I was talking figures. Okay, it's tough to be an accountant. People want to try to kill you when you give them the cold, hard facts and how much money they owe us. Okay, 1 thing, I have to wear the brace for a couple of weeks. 2, I'm going to the doctor's tomorrow. MRI, X-ray, see the therapist. I have anger management issue. I only get angry if some bitty, broad, dumbass smacks me in the face with a folding chair while I'm discussing mathematical numbers of what money they owe us. She's fine. I didn't break her skull. She was the first one. Good right hook. And put. She went like that. 3 guys said, "You can't hit a woman." Yes, I can. When somebody smacks me in the face with a folding chair. Blood streaming everywhere. And my eyes were red. And blood coming out of my right eye, too. So, I smacked all 3 of them. Okay? You could be 6'8", 300 pounds, look Godzilla. I know pressure points and nerve points from boxing. So if I really wanted to hurt you, I can. That's why I'm going to get checked out tomorrow. And blood test on things. And then police got involved. They looked at me and they see about 4 people on the ground. People are screaming, yelling. And I'm like, I got my cane. I'm trying to stand up. That old broad hit me in the face with a folding chair while I was talking about numbers. Those 3 idiots trying to be, oh, we're strong, we're 6'8", 300 pounds, we're built the muscle. 4 people, TKO. Okay? Don't like it. Okay. Next thing is, a lot of people are asking me after things and my students, are there aliens coming on 2026? No. Get out of your little minds. Because I know all of them, and there's 178 groups. Nobody's coming by. They're going to have a few scout ships, but that's about it. No aliens are coming to the world, okay? That's hogwash. Go check out Prepping with Sarge and the 4 Horsemen. Okay, you got to stop smoking that crack or marijuana, or whatever you're smoking these days. Okay, the new CSA. Alaska, Washington State, Oregon, California, and Hawaii, Colorado, New Mexico, East Texas, Minnesota, Illinois, Virginia. New Mexico and Virginia twice because they come up on the radar a lot, especially New Mexico. Okay, when they start banning guns and being an authoritarian Nazi regime, it's time to remove them. Okay, legally, by boats. Do not shoot these people. You want to send them to prison. Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. They're trying to do, by political movement, a coup, revolution, protests and riots. Now the IRS is going after a lot of NGOs because Minnesota, all you banks who dealt with the con, you're going to get your ass busted. All right, truthfully. I'm going old and I'm going tired. I got so much I got to do, and it's like, people are stupid. Okay? And this is a short one. People have normalcy biasy. Opinionism biasy, David. Routine and proximity. Tom Sarge. Mental collapse. That's half the YouTubers on that's doing prepping videos. Okay? Black Swan event areas from 2026 to 2028. Boston, New York City, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Great Lakes region, Bay Area, and Texas. All right, I do warn people because I have a book and I also have my own notes. Texas moved number 7 in nuclear target range. David Lynn, Prepper Principal, said, well, Houston's only 100 miles away. He's thinking of old World War II, Korean War, when they used kiloton bombs. Okay? If Houston gets hit, it's going to be either 10 or 20 megaton bomb. Big difference. Kiloton, megaton. Okay? You have the 50-mile blast radius, 100-mile shock radius. So David thinks, well, I'll just stay indoors. You don't have a house. Okay? I keep telling these people, and they're kind of looking at me. I will do a book review on it, and I tell people, winds blows west to east. I still don't get it. All right. That's what happens when you work 6 years in nuclear security. And you look at everybody and they're like, I don't understand, Uncle. Then you die. If you're in Texas, get a tornado or bomb shelter. A combination of both. Because there are going to be a lot of tornadoes. Okay, check out Chris Leon. Okay, like, subscribe, comment, Send $2.75 to Chris either by Amazon gift card, DoorDash card, or fast food gift cards. Now, I will do a, whatchamacallit, no cook, because I sent her one of my boxes. I do my own rations, okay? I know what to do. I studied it. I understand what's going on. A lot of people don't. Okay, next thing everybody should be careful of is anti-American groups. They can be liberals, Democrats, or fringe. Okay? God knows what. Next, number 2 threat is the economy. Okay? We got to get it straight. We become world's number 2 economic power. China is number 1. But it won't be that long. So, like I said, control your debt. Tell your congressperson, assemblyman, stop printing money. Okay, and that digital crap doesn't work. Grid and infrastructure failure. Everybody says, oh, do this, do that, solar, electric cars. Well, it's putting a strain on the grid and you might not have power. Infrastructure failure. How brown and chunky is your tap water? Okay, these are a lot of the blue areas. Democrats and liberals do not know how to run the government. Also fringe people. You cannot say chance. You cannot blame the opposition. You cannot do legalized tariffs. Like, we're protesting in the middle of the highway. I just want clean water and an electric grid. Why don't you drive an electric car? Because you're a dumbass. All right? They don't know how to run anything. All they do is blame the opposition, blame minorities, and create terror. That's how they got their money. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. It's 2026. The hand of God or slap of reality is coming up. Are you next? Anyway, good luck. God bless. I'll catch you later. Bye now.